For the better part of a century, the Gatti family has been churning out mounds of pasta from a small factory in Rome using old recipes and fresh ingredients. Now, the owners are appalled that their factory does not meet new European Union regulations because of the way they stuff their ravioli. Ravioli is not the only thing the owners would like to stuff. We're the ones who've been making pasta for years, says Maurizio Gatti. Who else in Europe is competent to decide what is and what is not pasta? Just about every country is proud of its national cuisine, but Italians are particularly passionate about their food. EU directives on how to make everything from spaghetti to Parmigiano to gelato are hard for small-scale manufacturers to swallow.
The EU guidelines are geared for mass production at the expense of products made by hand in the traditional way.
These types of small-scale producers are called in Italian craftsmen, and their products described as works of art. Their operations are small-scale, and while the food meets Italian health codes, the craftsmen often don't have the room to adhere to EU regulations. For health and safety reasons, the union requires different rooms for different steps in the food-making process. These craftsmen create, among other Italian delicacies, mozzarella, olive oil, and pasta. They represent a $7 billion a year industry. Most of these artistic foods are consumed, happily enough, right here in Italy. But manufacturers like the Gattis want the ability to export to the rest of Europe someday. Under EU regulations, they cannot, unless they retool their factory and move their pasta stuffing operation to another location, leaving the family to perhaps wonder, what would Mama say to that? Gail Young, CNN, Rome.